LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Groupers will kick it away to start.
Yeah, I know. Go away.
He'll start his return inside the spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The LSU Tigers offense will have the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through it. And all week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, reading at the point of attack, getting as many hands to the football as humanly possible, because you can't...
There he goes! At the 30. Inside touchdown by you Bengals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Groupers offense will have its first possession of the game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the tailback. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Man, how the fuck y'all let this dude get behind y'all? The fuck out of here.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to march their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
This shit retarded.
Extra point here will tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out on onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the ground, it's Durham. Puts him in the spin cycle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette, he's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to try to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might curl over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, he's got the speed to get outside and pick at the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. When Brian Kelly arrived here in 2022, LSU had suffered a very quick fall from the grace of that national championship season, but he is a proven program builder.
And then this program dipping into the transfer portal, you saw so many pieces there in place a year ago, and they could score some points, but, you know, making this a complete team, I think Nussmeier and the offense has a chance to really thrive. Can the defense stay with it? Because that will determine how great this season can be.
Especially in the secondary. That's a place where LSU has struggled for a lot of years here recently. And this used to be considered DBU. So Nussmeier, you expect to put up points. If he plays at a high level week in, week out, no question LSU is going to be tough to beat.
Got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Damn.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And now this offense will take the field again. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This drive will open from the 15. The give out of the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down, leaves him with second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It's so nice when you know it's third ball, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, you get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The early scripts have worked, trying to add to this 14-7 lead. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the running back. Dragged down after for a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. And that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He makes it grab. And he will score. Touchdown LSU.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now what they have in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Kelly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I think the quarterback was trying to push that ball deep down the field. Nobody was open there, so he finds his fullback for a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up over the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for room. It's Sturrow. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Scott in the secondary. 5-star defensive back gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just they have so much speed and measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making it tough.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Quarterback sneak trying to power his way ahead for a few.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that tilt to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The option look. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that run.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on this drive.
So in this next drive, Dave, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years. Foundation is the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted deep in his own end. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that kick, and they'll have it at the 20. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them out to the 24.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. On the move, it's Durham. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks, it's Sharp. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll leave it with it. Big time play by the defense. It's 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Chandler. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. And the groupers will punt this one away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything. He's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's theirs, take the positive yards, and never come back.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Sharp. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding how to start to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, making sure I was bounced.
Quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
Awesome job. Run the football right. It's really basic. Run those plays you know can get you first down, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, LSU! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And we are officially in the rollout. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he made the extra point without problem. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he finds enough running room, and he's put down at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the middle of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they started this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession. Try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players you're touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Get it out on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Get the fuck out the way.
On the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protected.
Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. You haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best of them.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in this game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like coming into the game, we all talked about we thought we were running against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the ground, looking back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stops after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it, going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this offense coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving them up, completely comfortable, knows exactly where he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Groupers can really attack on this second and short. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Groupers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back and work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for 2.
Goddamn girl, what the fuck?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break and let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's got him. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions. He's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Complete downfield.
Man got hurt 1 minute on the fucking play.
Loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the ground, it's Jackson. Pass to 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. They knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles up to the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and got to bump over. That's why some offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And LSU lining up first and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Great job by the back on the option. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Here comes the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not in. This offense needs to hit the gas. They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. On the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Groupers will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Got his man quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Groupers are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now the throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. On the run is Craig. He stops short, and it's 4th down.
Damn, Peyton.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He is having a day, and there's still ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshawn Booty's single-game receiving record.
Yeah, and if I'm him, I'm going to my QB back. Listen up.
You dumb motherfucker.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Stupid ass bitch.
The defense takes matters into its own hands. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot time in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft
Throw the
spot,
goddamn ball.
you can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message of the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's going on, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
Another incompletion on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting passes, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can do.
They got him for the sack.
Sorry, motherfucker.
Looks as if we have an injury.
I didn't know. Last time I looked, it was like 6:30.
Okay, so he could have took melatonin then. At
Great
any point in
place to
time,
start
he's
for this
taking
offense.
take melatonin.
You said he told him to take a melatonin.
Yeah, but if
Looking
you
down
look at
the
your phone,
field,
you
first down.
can't put
And the
it
Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has to go to the
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already
Okay.
be over, right? You've had nothing go your
Good
way
time,
all
good
game
time.
long. You're trailing
You
late.
play
You're still
unfair.
getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice stuff and start healing for next week.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
It looks
This
like you need to
offensive
start
line is
setting this
feeling
on
awfully good after that big play. The give to the back.
Every
It's in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They just haven't been able to get much going
That's
this
all
game. The
those
defense
kids
has
up
definitely
there.
had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the groupers have moved it inside the 20. Trying to beat him to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
We got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go somewhere.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defense has just not known how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Buys a little extra time. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them, but go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many can I win by? I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop. Let them do their job. Keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Negative man, stop. I don't think I spent